Well, that's certainly dark. Wow, that's it. That's the end of chapter 2, The Unfinished City. So, we didn't get everything. We got everything with the new growth in terms of balloons. That's not too bad, actually. Anyway, it's time to go into chapter 3, the nighttime chapter, which is probably going to be like your only time you're going to be facing something unsettling in the woods.
Monroe sailed on in darkness following the swan's voice, but he never saw a thing. Not the stars, not the swan, and certainly not the tree he got stuck in. When the clouds lifted, the swan was gone, leaving Monroe alone in the middle of an immense forest. Since there was nothing else to be done, he jumped.
Alright, well, can't do much about the airship. It's stuck in the tree there. As you can see, your ink is black this time around. So your ink ball does not do much of anything right now. And this chapter is kind of unsettling, folks. It really is. It's meant to basically draw you out, and that is an amazing moon, by the way. This is the island we basically got stuck on. This is the island we saw in the telescope earlier. So this chapter... Oh, I fell. Monroe fell. That's not a good sign. There's spiders all around us. So yeah, this is the gimmick of this stage. If you're in the darkness for too long, you will get bitten by unsavory creatures. So, yeah, this one might be say where you're gonna get hit by spiders and whatnot, so bear that in mind. As you can see, your ink ball is black again, so whatever you're doing is not going to be helpful. And they hide a lot of balloons in the darkness here, so bear that in mind. Now, after you hit these bulbs, they stay on forever, so at least you're not in the dark for too long. But if you do go off the beaten path, again, there are spiders in the darkness, and if you get bit by them, you do lose health. But I've never died in the game, so I'm not technically if there is actually even a death scene involved. But as you can see, your ink ball doesn't really do anything, but also the fact that the paint doesn't stay along forever. Oh boy. Aren't you guys again, I think Monroe would be a lot more scared of the dark if anything else. I remember I was scared when I was a kid. I remember being scared of the dark a little bit. And, well, it was very unsettling. Oh my goodness, they actually have spider models. Goodness me. So, yeah! They might be thinking, oh, you can walk there, right? No, you cannot walk that spot. Even though that's a walkable path right there, there are spiders in the darkness, as you can see right there. If you walk in the darkness, they will bite you. And they are fierce. Yeah, you stay away from me, you cursed spider. I'm sort of still kind of scared of spiders in some instances. But not like, you know, freak out, it's a spider. Like, no, it's like it's a spider and might say, well, time to get the hammer or some type of trap and kill it before it spreads. Ow, ow. If you see that right outline, that means you got bitten. Doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. It's more of a mechanic that the spiders are following you. Yeah, get out of here, you cursed spider. That spider's looking at me with malicious intent. Alright, ow, 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 ow. How are you supposed to avoid damage like that? I have no idea. There's like something you have to look at and hope for the best. There's something else in Yeah, you stay away from me, spiders. I'm not your meal tonight. Monroe does not feel like being eaten by a spider. Oh, gosh. But those fact they always make spiders with glowing red eyes always freaks me out too. Ow! Get this ball of the room. Yeah, get out of here, you cursed spiders. Now you stay away. Oh, good. This is actually a graveyard. So our next gimmick, we have to hit this moon across the path. This is our way forward. As long as you're in this light here, you will not get hit by the spiders whatsoever. What turned out to be a very simple and lighthearted adventure turned out to be it's actually a complete. And see, they hide balloons in the darkness, and like that's mean because it means you have to backtrack with this thing and hope you can find all the balloons in the first place. First, this thing already, and this ball with realistic ball physics knock this moon out of the sky and basically destroy everything. Take this thing right up to the king's eye right up there in that statue. The statue's gotten bigger though, by the way. I thought it was really small at first, but it looks like it's a really gigantic piece of equipment there. No, ball! Don't get away from me! I don't want to get bitten by spiders that are currently following me right behind me outside the light source. Please don't harm me in the slightest. Yeah, you get out of here, you cursed spider. Monroe doesn't want to deal with spiders right now at the moment. He just got bitten like 3 or 4 times already. Oh my god. Good. Let's go. There's a wall. I guess the spiders hate the light, apparently. Yeah, you stay away from me, you cursed spiders. You ain't gonna mess with me now. Our only choice is going down this hallway. Oh man, these spider webs. Oh, they get spider webs in your face. Oh, it's water. At least we're able to walk on it. Not deep or anything. I think if you walked into a water without knowing how deep it was, you could literally hurt yourself in that and basically drown or something like that. Okay, stay in the light. We stay in the light. Oh, it's a river. The river. Oh no. I have to cross it or something. Okay, good. You stay away from me. Cursed spiders. So yeah, now we're stuck with this ball now in the water. Very unsettling, at least. I think this game is more immersive if you actually have headphones in, because then you hear all the sounds and everything around you. Personally. Oh boy. Is Monroe, can I grab with the wall? Oh no, I have to go walk around here. Good thing the light penetrates almost everything and not basically is like a flashlight or anything that only goes one direction. Hey, that's a frog. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, they hide balloons in the darkness. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot I've missed already in chapter 1. Now get out of here, frog. Eat up the spiders. Or be a snack to the spider. I'm pretty sure they'll satisfy the spiders enough. Oh no! No, no! Get out of here, you cursed spider. Get out of here. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I have to hit it from there? Wow. I do not want to jump in the water right now. I do not know what's in this water. The creature is, and I don't want to care about it. Hey, you stay away from me, you cursed spider. You stay away from me. Monroe has already had enough time with spiders. Oh, there's another story beat over there. Definitely get to it soon. Let's go.
The king was tired of creating perfect kingdoms only to attract less than perfect subjects. He decided he'd have to leave a legacy the old-fashioned way, with a family. So he began to build one, starting with a house.
Starting with a house. Well, that's one way to start a family, I guess. You need to first have a livelihood. So if the king can't really have a kingdom that satisfies his subjects, he can just satisfy one, his family. A lot smaller and easier to manage. I get behind that. Because, man, I tell you, managing a family would be would be actually just easier overall. That's what, depending how big a family, how big you want your family, how many kids you want to have. But you know, still. But I guess if the king wants his way, the king will get what he wants. Even have the perfect child. Oh, we're going like King or King Richard or something like that now. Ugh, I don't want to go into that tangent very much. What you got to say, you?
The king had never had much luck with people, so instead of trying to find a wife, he painted one. When she opened her eyes, the king was astonished. He had created a female version of himself. The king was in love.
Ooh, the king was in love, huh? Well, I guess if you want to love yourself, you gotta make, I guess you make yourself, I guess. But isn't that kind of weird? I don't know. The balloon in the background, though. Actually, that without even dying. I don't know. What am I doing here? Can I get over here? Okay, I can. Okay. Can I get on these things? Oh, there has to be something I can climb up here. Aha! There we go. Climb aboard! Give me that balloon. Thank you. There's 4 out of 21 here, and I haven't got any of them very much. Alright, there we go. Oh, good. There's actually a walkable path here. Let's jump in here. Woo! The home. Okay. Now we're in a different setting, but that's kind of unsettling, though. Look at that. We transport between a dark and gloomy place to a bright and colorful place. So, we get an introduction to a new mechanic. We know that Monroe can't jump these walls. So what we must do is paint 1 and paint 2 and make our own steps. So you paint one corner to a second corner, and then paint the corner again, or paint the block you see in for you by pulling up, and you make yourself a solid block. This would be a cool mechanic for another game, personally. So in this setting here, we have to do what the block intends for us to do, and that is to, whenever there's a blue area on the map here, in this particular sector, then yes, that is something you can actually paint and actually make a block from. Kind of a cool mechanic, not gonna lie. Though I wish it was, you know, introduced in some fashion. Again, it feels like the unfinished Swan is becoming more of a, sort of a hodgepodge of ideas. Because this would be kind of cool for, like, if this was like a portal game of some kind, where you actually make portals, but also you had to make your own block to make, you know, use portals to make a blocks appear like this. I say this would be kind of cool. But this kind of feels so out of place from what we've done thus far. Come back here. Build this block right here. Build our own stairs. There's a balloon back there? Oh, well. Don't mind if I do. Man, how was that? I looked back at that thing and there was no balloon there beforehand. Oh, I'm gonna get that balloon now. Get this balloon here. Extended content, you say? Yes, indeed. Ball. Oh, we can now. Oh, that's an angle. Come on, jump there. There we go. Monroe, grab that balloon before you get away from here. There we go. But I mean, this is kind of a weird thing. Building up your house like this, or some fashion. Again, it's kind of a cool concept, but I feel like it's kind of out of place. Well, this does technically do a purpose and everything. There's a purpose to this, even though we can't see it ourselves initially. We gotta build our stairs here. Well, build these stairs like the nice of them. Come on, come on. Go over here. Alright, we got ourselves some stairs. Whoa! Woo! But the door's open now. Wow. We just build our own way of our way into the story. That's interesting. Oh, there's lights everywhere. Oh, there's a story beat.
Bursting with joy, the king locked himself in his workshop painting gifts for his queen. He never saw her lack of interest, though she made no effort to hide it. The only gift she kept was his first, a little silver paintbrush.
A silver paintbrush. Could be the very same one that Monroe has? That's a thing to consider, apparently. The nursery. We have another story beat.
Every day the king painted a new room for the house, and every day he abandoned it as not good enough for his queen. While he slept, the queen spent her nights painting creatures of the forest, though she never finished a single one. 5 months went by before the king noticed she was pregnant.
The mother was pregnant? Unfinished paintings? There's a mist around here and we're figuring it out as we go along. Ah! Ow. So the house was even unfinished unto itself. It seems like this king can't figure out what to do with his life. And then he just noticed, like, after what, 5 months after his wife is pregnant? He knows, oh, you're pregnant. I mean, it's like, yeah. King, you know you are responsible for her being pregnant. You know that, right? But, you know, some deniability and whatnot. If the king didn't notice it, then who got her pregnant in the first place? That's a little unsettling. But, you know, again, if the king didn't know what was going on, then that's a problem. You need to know what's going on with your wife, I tell you. Even though it's like, even he doesn't know. Like, that's kind of disturbing. Like, what? Can I get over there? No. Can't draw anything over there. No. Fine. We'll build things over here and build our way across. This is this new, again, this mechanic gets a lot, it's kind of interesting, not gonna lie, but it's so out of place. As I mentioned earlier, this mechanic gets out of place really, really fast. Like, if this was like the entire game like this, then I'd be no problem with it, you know, that you had to keep building a way forward for yourself. But this is the only time where this happens too. Again, it feels like the Unfinished Swan is a lot of concepts. Give me that balloon. Monroe wanted to. Wow, I'm surprised they even hit that thing. Wow. But again, this is all about trying to build yourself up. This particular area is to build yourself so you can get, you know, to the last area of the game. Jump up here. Build this out like so. At least now this ink's technically got some infinite range, technically. There we go. Wanted this down here. And build that right there. So we can build, Monroe can build this wall right here. And build it all the way out here. Come on. Monroe, jump higher! There we go. Haha! Woo! Okay, we now back into another bell tower or something? Again, this mechanic is really cool. Oh, the swan is here too? How did the swan get in here? Who cares? At this point, we need to figure out a way to get ourselves somewhere to find that swan. I want that swan to be found. And I will find it eventually. And put it back into its painting. And Monroe can go back to his normal life, being at the orphanage. But isn't that really what Monroe really wanted, though? That's the thing. Monroe is again, felt himself he's unfinished himself. So, bear in mind that, yeah, Monroe's kind of unhappy at this point. Okay, what am I supposed to do with here? I see this, but Monroe can't hit that, though. Apparently the paint's bouncy, too. Bouncy paint. Can't hit that thing. Come on. Go. Build this out. Like, nope. Nope. Gotta climb our way to victory, apparently. Oh, go. I need to build more ways down. Bro, you need to build better stairs. There we go. And there. Jump higher. There we go. Now I need to build some way of getting over there. Go. And build it right here and go all the way across. Go. Oh, I jumped too high. Monroe, why did you not build anything higher? There we go. Now we can get on this ladder. Up the ladder. Nope. Yeah. Wow, it feels like everything here was supposed to be built by this mechanic. The ladder right there, too. We can't get access to it. The Swan? Oh, goodness, the Swan. At this point, Monroe just wanted the Swan and just be going home. But the mysteries of this world were enveloping him so much that he continued to press forward. I mean, again, this game is not bad by any means. It's short, because we're technically almost to the end of the final area of the game. What's it? What's this? Use telescope.
Hey.
Yeah, hey. That's a Journey reference. To the Sony game of the same name. Journey, apparently. And that gets you an achievement. So, alright game, what am I supposed to do here? Build a wall out this way? Sure, why not? Come on out, there we go. Get the balloon. There's the balloon. Alrighty game, where am I supposed to go here? I built everything all the way up. Where do I go from here? You're supposed to tell me these things, game. Oh, that's what you're telling me. Oh yes, looking for the Swan footprints. Swan footprints, go up here. Ta-ta-ta. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Jumping through. What? Well, that's certainly a change of pace. We're back into the main room. And we come back outside into the outside of the house. Apparently the house was not good enough, so the king decided to make himself a statue of himself. How fitting for a king of self-knowing of himself. But what happened to the mother? I want to know who this mother is. This mother needs to... Ooh, it's another story beat. Surprising the darkness here doesn't really hurt you well, unlike before in the woods.
On the night before the queen was to give birth, she left. All she took was a single unfinished painting. When the king woke, he found no explanation, and he never did.
Wow, that's really disturbing. Hey, that's a swan! That's the unfinished swan! Wait, you have the... Oh. I think we're coming to terms of what's going on. This is our mother. And she was pregnant with us. Monroe was being born as we speak. But it seems to me that Monroe, at least the mother here, most likely died of childbirth, apparently. That's a dark tale already. Goodness, I thought this game was supposed to be simple and nice and calming. Anyway, let's go off to the last area of the game.